Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Sankey84 and welcome back to Return of Krondor, where last time we had a hell of a fight on our hands and were ambushed multiple times. So, okay, we kind of know what was going on and who was in charge of, well, we think it was this fella down here who killed off the guildmaster. So, yeah, everything points at him. So let's get back and reveal the truth. Okay, I'm missing something. I've been back here during the night and the day. And, yeah, there's nothing. And I've even been to the guild house as well. And nothing has happened. So, okay. I guess I need to figure something else out. I've missed something. So, alright. Let's keep searching, shall we? Okay, right. I did not see it here. Yeah, because of how dark it is. But up in the corner up here, there seems to be something. So, okay. Ah, okay. Ship of Rising Ritual. Okay, well, we're going to need that. That's fine. And of course we're going to be taking the money, because why wouldn't we? And we've got a note. Okay. And lots of gems. So, okay. Hopefully worth quite a bit. She's going to be... Oh, and a book. Nice. Nope, she's up carrying too much. Fine, just give me a minute. Let's try and sort this out for a minute. Let's have a look. So we've got a fake ruby, fake, don't know. Nighthawk documents. Okay, let's have a look at that. Thank you for meeting me and accepting this work. I hope you truly appreciate the importance of the information you are to gain for me, as well as the fealty of the Master's heart. Be gentle when you need to be. I will meet you 2 nights hence after the guard had time to make their inquiries into the guildmaster's death. Okay, oh, wait a minute, there was another page there. And I'm aware of the ineptitude of you and your men's handiwork. Not only did you manage to kill the old man before he told you the information I needed, but you have successfully alerted Kendaric to the plot. Thankfully, I'm here to cover the questions raised by the moronic guardsman, but I'm holding you responsible for finding Kendaric and or the spell he has created. I'll accept this for no additional fee. As per your request, I'm sending in one of CD's necromancers to assist you. I believe this mage can conjure up something that will solve all your problems. However, when you find the spell, under no circumstances are you to return this to the guildsman. You are to keep it safe until I'm able to return to the city for it. Whatever the guildsman offers, rest assured I can offer you more. Okay. Please see Pete regarding the funds I've left for the assignment we spoke of. Please wait outside the master's window until after he and journeyman Kendaric have had another of their frequent arguments. Remember the removal of the master is secondary to the acquisition of Kendaric's new magic. Also, keep in mind that we have a housekeeper who stays there as well. She's not to be harmed as she will give testimony against Kendaric. I look forward to many fruitful joint ventures. Ah, okay, so there we go. That is what we needed. But what about the other stuff we found? Okay, come on. Give me something good on the book. Secret Mage's book. Nice. Okay, and I was to use that. Okay. That's just giving me Shield of Lightning. Okay. So that is... I guess that's a way of getting up, but we can get them up easy enough. We don't need to be spending money on them. So, okay, fine. Right. Anything else in here? I don't think there was. No, that was everything. Right. Now, let's sort out the inventory again. And then we can, yeah, move on. And hopefully this time, speak to Kendaric.
I believe it's the spell they use to raise the ships.
How does it work?
Incredible! This scroll is required, as well as some other complex components. But then a single guildsman can raise the ship on a mystic fog with the help of only one magician.
What's so amazing about that?
Magical guilds generally have only a few minor spells that are passed from generation to generation, and it usually requires several magicians and guildsmen to accomplish anything. Whoever wrote this knows a lot more magic than the rest of the guild. I'd wager that Kendaric never told them that he was a lesser path magician.
Then this spell must be worth a fortune. We have to find Kendaric.
Well, we kind of already know where he is, so okay, there we go. Let's go to him.
Welcome to my humble shop. Can I get you anything?
Okay, I want to speak to her, but before we do, let's do some selling, because obviously we picked up a few new bits there. So, okay, need to have a word with you.
We're looking for journeyman Kendaric, as we've just uncovered proof that he was framed for the crime.
What? You have? I was so worried about him. Over there, you'll find a secret panel to his room up above.
Okay, we kind of already knew that, but all right. I guess we kind of found him a bit too early. Never mind.
Thank the gods it's you! What have you learned?
Jorath was behind it. We found proof that he set you up.
But what about the Nighthawks? They're still trying to kill me!
They've been dealt with as well.
Wonderful! Now I can return to the guild. Thank you so much for your help.
Wait a moment, guildman. We have need of your services.
Perhaps this could be better handled at the guild, say during business hours?
We need your help, Kendaric. The prince needs your help. And considering that it might have been the Nighthawks that found you, I think you owe us.
I didn't ask for your help, did I? The prince, you say? Oh, but I must get back to the guild. All those bills!
Kendaric,
Yes, Moraine.
you're being ungrateful and rude to the people who saved your life.
But the expenses, my debts!
We'll work something out. We always have. He'll help you, Squire James. He's a good man at heart, but sometimes his greed leads him astray.
Moraine!
I'm sorry, dear, but it's true. That's why you have me to set you straight.
She's right, as always. I apologize, Squire. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
Take care of yourself. We have a wedding to plan when you return. Please, watch out for him. Kendaric sometimes overreaches himself.
We'll take care of him.
Thank you. And thank you for restoring his good name.
You should count yourself lucky to be so well loved.
Luckier than you know. I shudder to remember the bastard I was before I met Moraine. Her kindness saved my life, but her love saved my soul.
For 2 days, William tracked Bear and his mercenaries through the forests northeast of Krondor. Krondorian scouts found evidence of a large band of armed men camped in a secluded clearing. William and his men waited until evening to unleash their vengeance. Pug.
Halt! They must be in position before we attack.
They should be there by now.
They'll signal when they're ready. We want their covering fire to make sure that none of these ruffians escape. If you get into trouble, lead them toward the trees, then disengage and let the archers cut them down.
And if they surrender?
We're not here to collect prisoners. I'll keep one alive for questioning. Send the rest to Lim's Cragma. That's the sign. Have at them, men!
Okay, right, so we've got a nice bit of a fight here, so no idea what anybody's going to have. So, yeah, not very good at all. Fine, you know what? Let's... Yeah, let's go for you there. Right. No, it only gives me William's health. Okay, William... Oh, okay. You can't get in there. Can you even move? No, you can't move anywhere. Right. Have you still got your inventory? You do. You've still got everything you had previously. So... Okay, none of that's any good. Fine. Okay, in that case, just wait there a minute. You get up to there. Thank you. Come on, do some damage. No, still can't get there. Right, wait again. And, oh, wait a minute, yeah. I've got some archers on the outside, so fire. And, oh, nice hit. Nice, okay. And again. There we go. One down. No, just keep waiting. Right, yeah, just line them up here and then shoot from the side. Okay, you missed. And you still... Jeez. Need to find a way of getting you so you can move a bit better. Right. That was no good. That was useless. Right. No, you still can't get up there. Okay. Well, move up there. And then... end your turn, because there's nothing else you can do. So far, so good. I'm not taking any damage, although... Nope, still nothing. Nice block. And... Okay, that makes a change from our normal routine. Right. A 9, and... Come on. 13, he's down. Good. Again. Not bad. Right, you've kind of got 2 on you, so... No, watch out. Damn it, you're just as bad. Right. Okay, is this the round of complete and utter misses? Right, move you to there. And can you... No, you still can't hit. Fine, end your turn there. Okay. That's no good. No one can hit yet. Fine. Just take you down. Thank you. And you. You missed. Oh, no, you got him. Just a bit delayed reaction. Fine. I don't think the archer's going to do much now. I think my men are in the way, so okay. Well, saying that, get you. Finally, didn't do any damage, but you hit. There we go. We finally got some damage on him. Take him down. Or miss. Fine. Wow, okay, both of these have got a fair bit of health, haven't they? Although you're in red, so hopefully this should be the final arrow. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Damage him. Thank you. Right. And, okay, you move up to there, because, yeah, can't do anything else from where you are, but 20. Right. 10 and come on. Nope, nothing. Damn it. Alright, completely surrounded now. So hopefully, yeah, he'll be dead. If we can do any damage. I mean, we're hitting, we're just not getting the damage on him. See if we can get you to there. And then, yeah, you can get a shot in from there. Good. You missed. Great. Whatever he's wearing, I want it. Because it just seems that nothing's getting through. Come on. Thank you. 16, and again. 12, good. Okay. You all seem to manage to get an attack of opportunity in there. Oh, ouch! Okay, that hurt. Pay him back, would ya? Okay, don't. I guess it's going to be the archers who take him down, because they're the only ones who seem to be doing any damage. Yeah. And 1,000 XP. Nice. Oh, and a level up. Okay.
Anybody see Bear?
No, sir.
Okay, right. So let's do that level up first. And okay, we want, yeah, let's get your defense up. If we can get that to 100, we should be able to. Yeah, good. And your initiative. There we go. Good. I'll accept that because, well, hopefully that will get you a little bit better. And before we oh, I can't walk off, I have to talk. Fine. Oh, prisoner. Okay, you're a prisoner. Okay, let's speak to him.
You're going to tell me everything I want to know, or I'll kill you here and now.
Okay. Who are you?
Who are you? Are you one of Bear's men?
Not anymore. Name's Shane McKinsey. Used to be one of the Grey Talon mercenaries. We heard Bear was looking for more men, so we came to join up.
Okay, why are you here?
Why were you camped here? What were you sent to do?
Bear left us here to kill anyone who followed him. I guess he meant you. This was our first mission for him. Looks like it'll also be the last.
Where is Bear now? Surely you know he's being hunted for a number of murders he committed in Krondor.
I knew he had the law after him for something, but I don't know where he is now. We were supposed to meet up with him again on the morning of the new moon at Two Fangs Pass.
You're lying.
Maybe, but since you'll have to kill me anyway to keep me from warning Bear, why should I be honest?
Since we'll kill you anyway, maybe you ought to come clean and help us get the man who set you up.
I've been a mercenary for more years than you've carried a sword, boy. I don't fear dying, but I can see you're afraid of killing.
Okay, let's see if we offer him mercy. Will he help us?
Take a look at the rest of your men and tell me again that I'm afraid. Still, you could live if you're honest. You've never worked for Bear before, right?
What of it?
Then you don't need to share in Bear's punishment. Tell us what we want to know, and my men will escort you back to Krondor. From there you can take a ship to wherever you like.
Well, I guess I've not much of a company left. All right, you've got a deal. Bear's setting a trap for you at Two Fangs Pass. We were supposed to lead you to it. If you hurry, you can beat him there.
You made the smart choice. Thanks. You and Blake take Mr. Mackenzie here back to Krondor with anyone else who's too badly wounded to go any further.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right, good. I can actually now search the bodies. Ooh. Okay. Oh, he's carrying too much. Right, okay, well, don't need any of these because I'm not going to be using them. So, fine, just get rid of all of them and then we'll go and see what we can get that's better. So, leggings are 200. You're 200 as well, you're the same. So, don't need you. All of this can go because, yeah, don't need any of it. I'm not going to be coming up against, well, I doubt I'm going to be able to sell any of it. So, chainmail sleeves, 200 and, oh no, Elvin, that's fine. Anything else? Yeah, just a couple of shields, fine. Right, so I want to grab you and you. That's fine. And yeah, let's try the axe as well. Because you never know, the axe might be better for you. Yeah, ring and the potions. Of course, the money. We're not going to say no to money, just in case. And yeah, I'll take you just to be on the safe side. And yeah, that's all the stuff I put there. Right. Okay. But let's see if we can assess anything. And nope, 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 nope. Okay, let's have a look. Solid metal leg protection. And you know what? No, let's put you on there. And oh, let's risk it. Okay, and you. There we go. No, it still doesn't tell us what they are, but we can find out by... Okay, it's not cursed. I know that much. Because you can't take cursed items off. Okay. And the axe. Right, I don't think... Yeah, I don't think they are cursed, but hopefully we won't find that out. Right. So let's just check a minute. What are you? 9 to 29. And doesn't tell me what your damage is. Okay, fine. Right. You got anything good on you? Ring and money. Alright, let's just scavenge the bodies then. And move on. Yeah, that one is cursed because it's red. So don't use that one even if we can't figure it out. So let's see. Nope. No. He isn't good enough to do it, so fine. Okay, I think that is it for now. So let's see if we can get out of here. Okay, we can't get out of there, so search the bodies again. Let's see if that brings anything up. Ah, right, no, search the bodies is, yeah, for me. Right, talk to the men.
Well done! The prince will hear of your valor.
We lost a few of our own, Will.
I hate to see comrades fall.
No, we didn't.
But they died in defense of the realm. Their sacrifice won't be forgotten. What now, William? Bear is laying a trap for us at Two Fangs Pass on the morning of the new moon.
That's just 2 days from now.
With a quick march, we can get there ahead of him. Ha! I can't wait to see the look on his face when the hunter gets captured by the game.
Arutha proclaimed Kendaric innocent of the Guildmaster's death due to the strength of the evidence against Jorath and the immediacy of the threat from Bear. The party, including Kendaric, was then instructed to proceed to the wreck site with all haste and raise the ship to retrieve the Ashapian artifact. The Ashapians insisted that Solon, one of their warrior priests, join the party. Only someone of their order could touch the artifact, called the Tear of the Gods. Solon, a seasoned ex-soldier, was trained by Father Micah of Sarth, the former Lord Delanic, Knight Marshal of Krondor. Arutha instructed the party to meet Alan, an agent of the Crown, a day's ride north of Krondor at the Wayfarer Inn. He was a dark-haired man with a beard who would recognize the code word Citadel. He held information about the area of the attack on the Ashapian vessel. Finally, the prince urged caution. No word had been heard from William, who had been hunting the murderous bear for almost a week. Arutha and the Ashapians agreed that the pirate must want the Tear of the Gods himself, and they had all seen what Bear was capable of doing. Pug.
Okay. Oh, so we've got 2 new party members. Good. Right, okay. So let's have a look what you're like. Oh, life and divine. Right, is that healing? Are you a healer? I hope so, because we could do with one. Right, and you're going to be using your Warhammer, I guess. So, fine. Oh, I could give you a mace, but no, I'm okay for now. And what about you, Kendaric? What are you? You're a mage as well. I've got 3 mages. Sheesh. Right, okay. Well, this isn't gonna be good, is it? Right, let's so mage, priest, mage, and a thief. Yeah, I mean, this is a very balanced team, isn't it? Right, okay. So 2 mages and a priest. Oh, although actually saying that, I did have some stuff. Do we still have it? I hope I do. No, I think I've sold it now. Yeah, I did have quite a bit, didn't I, at one stage, but never mind. Right, so... Alright, I guess we'll just have to deal with it as we come to it. So, you know what? I think we'll get out of here. Prince wishes that you thoroughly equip yourself for the journey. Thieves need good supplies. Choose wisely and quickly, for the shops are all closed at this hour, and you must be away before dawn. Okay. Okay. So this is basically my last chance to buy and sell. Okay. Well, blessed hammer. Right. Okay. I'll take you and get rid of you. I don't need you then if I'm taking the blessed hammer. See, don't need any of these because yeah, you've got the sword you want for now, or at least I want you to have. Yeah, you can wear chainmail on that, can't you? So that's good. Might as well pick up the health potions as well. We'll have them. And anything else? I mean, no, you can't, but you could. You know what? Yeah, you put the breastplate and everything on because I think they're better. And can you have a shield? Nope, because you've got a 2-handed weapon. Fine. Don't think I can I? Nope. And they can't. Right. No, I didn't think so. Alright, what have we got? Spell casting. Yeah, you have that. And maximum quality. Antidote. Okay. Well, antidote definitely. Might as well take fire protection. Oh, okay. She can't have it. I don't think I need that for anything, do I? Or... Oh, they're enchanted. Okay, I didn't realise they were enchanted. No, I think that is everything I'm gonna be needing. So, okay. Anything I can get rid of? Not with you. Or you. Or you. A doubt. No. And Moon Axe. Let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. It's 8 to 24. Hammer is 5 to 25. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Mace, Warrior, Thief, and Priest. Nope, don't have any of them. Warrior and Thief. Okay. Again, Warrior and Thief. Nothing I can do for that. Right. Right, I guess that's it then. Let's go. Everyone's armed up as best as they're going to be. So, let's see. We need to get to the Wayfarer Inn. Okay, I guess we're going off to the first stop. Okay, and as it's here, what the odds? It's an ambush. Come on.
Begging your pardon, noble sirs, but if you'd see the lady safely to your destination, you'd be wise not to begrudge us some silver for safe passage. After all, these are rough hills indeed.
No, threaten him.
You would dare to rob a priest?
Your pardon, sir. We wish no trouble with the gods. You are free from our demands and may go as you will, but they must pay.
They are under my protection.
They don't wear the holy vestments. They are under no one's protection but their own.
If you would tempt the wrath of my god, you'd better have a very good reason!
He's a curious sort of priest, isn't he?
Okay, well there we go. That was nice and easy. Well, to be honest, I think I would have preferred the fight, but yeah, I wouldn't mind testing them out. Never mind. Right. Oh, should we carry on or take a detour? Well, it's obvious if there's a detour, we take the detour. Oh, and time passes. Okay. Oh, okay. Something's happened there.
I can't see any tracks. Something big enough to do this should have left some tracks.
What's that smell? It's like after a storm. It's clean and sharp.
Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? I feel bad about this. We're just robbing him at this stage. Yeah, I know she can't carry him. Right. Give your stuff to Kendaric. He can hold it for now. Yeah. He can do all the magic potions. Actually, wait a minute. Before I say you can. Kendaric. What? Oh, no, that's, there we go. Kendaric. Alchemy 60. Okay. Technically, yeah, alchemy's better than yours, so okay, fine. But yeah, he can do all the alchemy while we are here. So let me pass that over to him, and then we can start picking more stuff up. Okay, all the bodies checked over. So, luck ring, gold, spiked. Okay, fine. I don't think there's anything. No, that was it. In fact, you can have that ring on because that should help you with your spell casting. Okay, let's carry on and see what's up here. Okay, nothing so far, but okay, let's keep going. I just thought we're not on a timer actually. I've just thought, yeah. Oh, maybe we should have headed straight to, yeah. Should have headed straight up to where we needed to go. Well, we've made it this far. We might as well carry on for now. But yeah, that's night. Anything? Don't think there's anything here at the moment. So, okay. Oh, goblins! Okay. Right, we've got some goblins to fight. Fine. Let's go and beat these up. Hopefully pretty easy. Oh, we know what to do with you. Lightning blade. And zappy zap. Ooh, okay. You get up there. And you... No, you can't. Okay, end your turn there. Hey, Kendaric, what have you got on you? Okay. Well, I'd say pretty much the same, but not really. Right, you can... Oh. You know what? You can do Demon Blade on... Hey, you can do it onto her. Fine. Don't know what that's going to do, but... Nothing because you're going to fail. Typical. Right. Right, that's you down, and... End your turn there. Go on, bop him. Oh, 32! Nice! Okay. Right. Anything good? Well, money, yes. Fine. And get some potions because, well, never have too many potions. I'm not bothered about any of the other stuff. But, there you go. Shield. No, no one can have a shield, so never mind. Right. You there, take you, and them rings are useless, so fine. Have a look. Got anything good? Few bits, nothing major. Right, carry on, I guess. Excuse me, says James. These woods are treacherous, milady. You and your young ones would do better to travel with an escort. The woman slowly smiles at James. Sir, she responds, you don't know what is best for a woman like me. Tell me, what do you think I do for a living? Ooh, Let's see. Let's say a seamstress. Right you are. I suppose that in future I should travel with someone to guard me. I'll try to remember. Have a safe journey. Okay. That was a bit odd, but fine. Okay, we've got another split. And the question is, because time's moving, yeah, I think we better head to the Wayfarer Inn as quick as we can now. Wouldn't mind going up north and seeing what else is around, but just in case we're on a timer, I think we should head to the inn.
this must be the Wayfarer.
Then the prince's agent should be inside.
Before we go in, remember, don't be too free with who we are or where we're going. We don't know if any of Bear's men are about.
Look, I don't care about any of this intrigue. I just want a bed and a hot meal. Is that too much to ask?
We might be safer if we stayed outside tonight and made our inquiries in the morning.
Are you mad? There's beds in there. Soft, downy beds. Oh, and the food. Ah, can't you smell it?
And what if there's someone in there who wants us dead? Do you want to face him while you're this tired?
I'd challenge Lims Kragma herself if it meant getting a hot meal and a warm bed.
A pity you won't be doing that tonight. We will do whatever you require.
Well, what should we do? I mean, thing is, if we're sleeping outside, then if anyone wants to attack us, we're out in the open. Well, at least if we go in, we can shut the door behind us and at least get a warning. But yeah, if there's someone in there waiting for us, but then if there's someone waiting for us, then screw it, we're going in.
A fine welcome to you, travelers. Welcome to the Wayfarer.
Okay, let's see what he's got to say for himself.
What will you have, my friends?
Yeah, let's start off with a drink.
A round of ale for a band of weary travellers.
Certainly. And where are you travelers headed?
He did say... No, let's ask. Let's see what he says about Alan first.
Actually, we're looking for a man called Alan.
Oh, that's Alan over there in the corner to your right. He's a regular here.
Okay. Let's see if he's got any news.
So, what's the news in these parts?
Oh, everything's been pretty quiet of late. Although, Farmer Todd's wife just rode through for Krondor. She seemed quite upset.
Okay.
Who is this farmer Toth, whose wife was so upset?
He's a local landowner. His wife is Rebecca, I believe. She and Todd had twin girls a year or so ago. Now that you mention it, she didn't have the twins with her. I hope everything's alright.
Okay, I guess we can go and check up on her. No, it wouldn't be an RPG if there wasn't a side quest at an inn to go and check up on someone, would there?
You said she seemed upset. We could check on them.
Well, that's most neighborly of them. They have a farm about 10 miles this side of Haldenhead.
If they lived along the way.
Okay. Right, let's just get out of there now.
Thanks.
Surely. If there's anything else you may need.
No, let's go and have a word with Alan then. Come on, camera. There we go.
Alan?
Have a seat. Have you planned the route you'll be traveling yet?
Yeah, use the secret word.
We're due to meet someone at the Citadel. What have you got to tell us?
The Citadel, eh? Well, first off, you should be careful of goblin parties along the road.
Okay, well, we've already run into one.
What's this about goblin attacks? Should we be worried?
At the very least. My mates and I have been playing a bloody little game of tag with one of their raiding parties. Bloody for them, that is.
Okay.
Any other local news that we should be aware of?
Nothing really. The goblins have been the biggest problem of late.
Is the road safe enough for travelers?
It's hard to say. Best to stay on the main road and travel only during the day. when do you plan to leave?
Yeah, let's ask him for his identity.
What did you say your name was again?
It's Adam.
I'd like to give you one piece of advice, my friend. If you want to be a bandit, you should never, ever try to put one over on an ex-thief.
Yeah, okay, so it's not Alan then. Fine. Anyone else joining in? Not by the looks of it, but... Good job yeah, it's a good job we asked his identity, isn't it? Right, cast spell. Right, try your demon blade on her again. Nope, useless. Fine. Right, I guess they are absolutely no good. Come on, Zara. Show them what you're made of. There we go. And James, finish him off. Thank you. Nice bit of XP there. And... oh, you're going to let me... a minute. Where was the... was the hand a second ago? No. Okay. Well, you. Who are you?
What do you want?
Alan?
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Okay, let's try this again.
I don't think you do. We're from the Citadel.
Glad to hear it. Uncle Arthur said you'd probably be stopping by.
There we go. Right, that's the right one.
How is William?
He's fine. He and his friends are up in the mountains now. They said they found some bear tracks.
Okay. Where's he going?
Where are you off to next, Alan?
I'm reporting goblin activity to the prince. From all I've discovered, I think there must be a fairly large camp somewhere near here.
Thanks for the warning.
Hey, right, let's see what news he's got about everything then.
What have you heard from Holdenhead?
That town seems to be under some sort of curse. I've heard about sick people, sick farm animals, missing children, and dark creatures that roam the night. I don't know if it's true, but I've met a lot of people on the road that are moving away from there in a hurry. They say it's witchcraft.
Hey?
I hate this word, witchcraft. What do you mean?
Begging your pardon, my lady. There's an old woman living at Widow's Point who the local villagers in Holdenhead go to with their common ailments. They've always tolerated her, even welcomed her when they were ill. But with the strange goings-on of late, they've taken to calling her a witch.
What is the significance of Widow's Point?
Widow's Point is a rocky peninsula jutting out into the bitter sea. A vast number of ships have been sunk just off the point, some through folly, others by pirates. It's a veritable seaman's graveyard. A fog bank hangs just offshore, adding to the rumors that the area is haunted.
Pirates have habitually lurked there, preying on the coastal traffic. Kingdom ships have had problems there in the past.
Okay. What about these goblins then?
Do we need to fear these goblins?
I don't think so, but it's best to stay on the road. So far, I've only heard of them hitting farms for food animals.
Anything else?
Have you heard anything else of note?
Besides the goblin raids? I saw some flying creatures high above today. Much too large to be birds.
Dragons?
I don't think so. The shape was different. I must rejoin my men. Take care, and stay close to the inn. It's not safe in these parts after dark.
Okay. So, I think with that, we'll probably see if we can get a room for the night. And... is it... oh, there we go. That. Nope. Where does it come up? There he is. Right, have you got anything good on you? No. Get a bit of money. That'll do. And I'll take some oil. Let's see if we can just figure out what that oil is. And fire rail. Fine. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna I think we'll leave it there for this week, and next week we will move on and see what else there is. So I hope you join me back here next week for that. But in the meantime, I've been Sankey84. This has been Return to Krondor. Thank you so much for joining me. Look after each other, and until next time, goodbye.